Preparing for assisted suicide abroad, the journalist suddenly asked me, "Miss Thorne, what is the single greatest regret of your life?" I thought for a long time before slowly beginning to speak. When my parents went to the group home to adopt a child, I chose a quiet boy who rarely spoke, and then I insisted on marrying him, against everyone's advice. My answer piqued the reporter's curiosity, and she pressed on. "Did you marry him in the end?" I touched the scar on my wrist, a wound that had long since healed over. This was a rare moment of lucidity for me. I did, but then I divorced him. He ended up with my lifelong best friend. I heard they recently had their second child. Good for them. That same afternoon, after the interview aired, Derek Hayes rushed from the States and stopped the procedure. He looked at me, his eyes wide with unconcealed relief and surprise. "Gianna, thank God you're alive. Your mother has been asking about you constantly. She misses you. We all miss you." I pulled my hand out of his grip and said softly, "Sir, do we know each other?" Derek looked like he'd been hit with a 2x4 frozen solid for a good 2 seconds. "Gianna, even if you hate me, you don't have to pretend not to know me, do you?" I looked at his face, feeling a vague sense of familiarity. The foreign nurse beside me leaned in and whispered a reminder. "Miss Thorne, do you remember? You showed us photos. This is your ex-husband." Ex-husband? A flicker of recognition. I fumbled in the pocket of my hospital gown for a yellowed little notebook. I carefully flipped through a few pages, my finger stopping at a certain line, and finally matched the face to the name. "Oh, it's you. Well, you came at the right time. You can arrange for my body. When I die, please make sure I'm buried next to my father." Derek snatched the notebook from my hand and slammed it to the floor. "Gianna, have you lost your mind? How much longer are you going to keep this act up? 5 years ago you faked your death and left, letting everyone live in agony and guilt. Wasn't that enough?" I lowered my head, saying nothing. The tumor in my brain was pressing on my nerves. I had forgotten too many things, and now I didn't even have the energy to argue. Because of Derek's arrival, I didn't die that day. Perhaps it was the desire to die closer to my dad, but I agreed to go back with him. On the flight home, Derek kept talking. "Everyone went crazy looking for you after you disappeared. When they hauled the car out of the ocean, the driver's seat was empty. Everyone thought you were dead. Your mother cried for a solid month, almost losing her eyesight. She's the one who asked me to bring you back. You two need to talk. How can a mother and daughter have such deep-seated resentment?" The chattering gave me a headache, and I cut him off. "Derek, my notes say that the reason our marriage failed was that you cheated on me with my best friend. Is that true?" Screech. The sound of tires grating on the tarmac was jarring. The car swerved violently. Derek pressed his lips together, silent. The topic was dropped, never to be resumed. The car pulled into the driveway, where Willow Sterling was helping my mother, Eleanor, stand at the front door. When she saw me get out, Eleanor let out a cold scoff and turned her head away. My heart ached, but I didn't speak. Though the memories in my brain were disjointed, my body remembered. I instinctively walked across the living room and pushed open the door to my old room. My old writing desk, the baby grand piano, all gone. In their place was a sprawl of Legos and action figures covering the floor. Derek stepped in front of me, trying to block the view inside the room. "Gianna, I'll have this room cleared out for you right away." Before he could finish, a 5-year-old boy suddenly darted out of the corner. He spread his arms wide, blocking the doorway, and glared at me fiercely. "This is my toy room. Don't touch anything. Get out, you bad lady." The boy hurled the metal toy car in his hand directly at me. The hard projectile hit my kneecap, and a sharp, piercing pain shot through me. I gasped, my body swaying, almost stumbling backward. "Leo!" Willow rushed over, covering the boy's mouth, her face a mask of panic. I didn't get angry. I just felt the pain in my knee travel up my nerves and settle in my heart.